Okay, I don't think it really gets bigger than this for the summer of 22. What we're looking at is the FOMC on the middle of the week. That's Wednesday, and they're going to announce the rate hike. So that trumps everything else. But right before that, on Tuesday after the close, we've got Google Alphabet and Microsoft releasing their earnings. And then look Thursday. These are the bigs of the S&P 500. Also Apple, Amazon after the close Thursday. So we're going to digest the FOMC and then we're going to get clobbered with the announcement. And believe me, these are going to be more susceptible to inflationary perspectives because here you've got absolute any hints of what the Fed just did prior to these announcements, and people are going to be looking for direction on these events. So these are the known trade volatility catalyst events of the summer of 22. Let's go to the charts. Okay, here's the digital micro chart review for 24 hours. Let's follow the cursor on the left chart, S&P 500. Finish the week touching upper Bollinger Band 4 times. On the right side, Russell 2K Micro. The same thing happened here. Much more of a robust close Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday above Bollinger Band, and then Friday we definitely closed below. These blue dots denote the anchored volume weighted average price. So on this Tuesday bar, you can see here we did lose risk off. So let's go to the next chart. Okay, what we've got here is order flow on the 120-minute chart, and above here on the price where I'm noting here is where we started this rally last week, early in the week. On the blue dot, that's the anchored VWAP price, and on the red arrow here, follow the cursor, this is where we ended the week, and you can see here it just closed above the anchored VWAP. So again, what I'm looking to see on price action Monday is how much above this anchored VWAP of last week we're going to be, and if we are going to go below it before this big week of earnings and Fed. On the next line here, this is the order flow, and you can see we really peaked on the bind, and then this red arrow here denotes that kind of stopped off, yet price above here kept going up and hanging up. So we had definitely demand diminish around the 20th. Friday, there was no more demand, but sellers had the opportunity and they really didn't do anything. So I read this as demand diminish, but not a lot of supply yet. And then the overall, you can see this is what was really telling. This was the cumulative supply and demand. And you can see we dropped off a cliff pretty much here after July 21st, right around the RTH session, and then we were a total cumulative distribution for most of Friday. And then the pace on the bottom, this is the pace of the offers and bids. Again, we pretty much peaked out on the 20th. So I think what's going to happen early in the week is there's going to be some tentative movement, but a lot of big bets, a lot of smart money is going to be waiting for the announcement. So let's go to the next chart. Okay, this is the last chart, and all this was really telling me is how the time zones worked within Hama, Renko-Keltner. And I like the Hama, Renko-Keltner just because it's not really based on time and price. It's more based on price rotations. So follow the cursor on the left. This was the RTH open. You can see upper Keltner standard deviation, and then pretty much 30 minutes, 35 minutes after we lost that, and we go to the lower standard deviation, and we pretty much stayed in a middle zone until the lunch hour. East Coast time, the lunch hour here denotes where we lost the middle red zone. We were trending down, and then after the lunch hour is over, we're in the afternoon, and again, a visit down to the lower Keltner standard deviation. And then we close to bounce back right at the end, right at the close here, the last hour especially. We close at the upper Keltner. So Again, gamesmanship for sure being played. I do definitely look to see if we're going to get some back to this 22 or above the 21 opening range from last week. These are key zones, open range, regular trading hour open range zones. So there you have it. That's the chart review